I enjoy shooting this short film as much as you guys enjoyed watching it, and so I've decided to give you a BTS showing you how exactly I filmed the entire short film. The following part of this video is going to be a descriptive voiceover giving you a guide as to how I took the shots, stating descriptively how I managed to capture every single scene. So without much ado, let us enjoy the video.
Hi, my name is Yaya. Now, let's talk entertainment.
If you just tuned in, this is Let's Talk Entertainment. And today, guess what? Shatta Wale is actually in the news. I'm sure you're wondering what it has to do. Well, there's something that is going on between Shatta Wale and Multimedia. And today, I have Mark Okwekumanti here with me, who is going to tell us what exactly that has been happening.
So now that the video is over, let's take a look at the behind the scenes of what actually went on. So you see me across the road, shooting from one side of the road to the other end, having the vehicle drive into the frame from the side. So this is where the vehicle came to a halt after it broke down. And I had to take this establishing shot of the scenery that really worked well with the color of the vehicle, as well as the environment and all the things that it had in it. It has some greenery and the browns and all that. So I took a shot of the character coming out of the vehicle, stepping down from the vehicle from this window to the other side, and making sure that all the camera movements and everything that I shot seemed very pleasing, as well as very cinematic, to tell the story in a very well mannered sequence. So there's another shot of the same exit out of the vehicle from the other end or the other side of the road. So the vehicle is being parked and the character steps out to scrutinize what was exactly wrong with the vehicle, particularly the tire, when he noticed that it had become flat. So yes, he monitors the tire, checks it out, and realized that I make him step out and come back in to check the tire again, so that I could get the right shot out of the many options that I had. So this is a very interesting shot that I did, where I hid the camera within the trunk of the vehicle so that the character will open the trunk and it will reveal a whole new space and a whole new frame. So we managed to hide the camera in the trunk and make sure that it was steady and firm, so that when the vehicle shook, it wouldn't topple it over. And so that's me directing the characters to how to open and how to manage his way around the space of the trunk, especially so that the camera wouldn't be disturbed. So I took some shots also of the character, but this shot didn't necessarily make it to the cut because I didn't see the need to add it, because I needed to get straight to the point, because this was a car that had broken down and the character needed to quickly change the tire. So that was what we had to shoot. So I took some shots swinging the DJI Ronin. That's my gimbal. I used the DJI Ronin with my GH5. I forgot to mention that, and that's what I used to shoot the whole video with a 16 to 35 mm 2.8 lens. All right, so some shots of close-up details of the character changing the tire. All right, so there's another angle from where I shot the tire being changed, and you can see that the original tire that became flat has been leaned against the vehicle, and you see in the shot below the tire being rolled away. After the tire had been put into the car, the character walks all the way to the door, opens it, and you see that I took the shot from within the vehicle and revealed it, the character being placed within the space and the camera moving backwards. So I joined the character in the vehicle, and I took some shots of the interior part of the vehicle, particularly the turning of the key, as well as the gear lever being moved and all that, to show the discomfort and the frustration that the character was experiencing after realizing that the problem wasn't a very easy one. And he realized that the car wasn't starting, and this also created a whole new experience for the character within the film. So it's like the plot went from bad to worse. You need to take a lot of angles, a lot of shots from different angles to ensure that you've covered up every nook and cranny of the subject. So the character comes and opens the bonnet of the vehicle and checks everything, and I also took some shots of that particular activity. So this is the very last shot that I took that ended the whole video. I retreated from the vehicle as the character played his role by checking the vehicle and, for the last time, and ensuring that all hope was actually lost before he gave up and left the vehicle behind. And yes, with that thumb against the tire, he left the frame. And that was that. We checked some shots that we took and made sure that we had everything covered. And after we were satisfied, we ended the shoot. And that's how we shot the film. Alright, and this brings us to the end of the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and turn on the post notification button to be notified of all future videos. And please like this video, share it so that your friends also have a piece of the cake. Have a wonderful day. See ya.